So hello students, how are you all? So today we are in another lecture. So today before starting, so first of all I would like all of you to welcome in this class. So I think that most of you are ready with the class. So just settle down, no distraction, nothing writing on the chat because many of you are busy in the chat. So hello Jiva, Alia, Rohit, Prince, Gopi, Sheikh, all of you, good evening. So let's start with the class. So actually our journey started by understanding the classification of organism. Then through Aristotle it goes to two kingdom classification, Whitaker's five kingdom classification. Then we started with Monera, Protista, fungi. So we have completed the first three kingdom. Then we will cover kingdom Plantae separately. In the last class, we have learned about 2-3 important acellular organism or acellular entity, and that is virus, viroid, prions and lichens. So just quickly I will recap about them so that you can get a recap of it, and then first I will start some question based on that, and then we will start with our plant kingdom. So are you ready all for the question answer and recapping what we have studied in the last class? Okay, so let's start with the recap. So in recap I will keep it short and simple so that you can quickly recall it. So first we have talked about viruses, and viruses we have talked about virus has two components. First one, it has nucleic acid which act as the genetic material. Then we have also talked about that viruses have proteins. Now this nucleic acid or genetic material can be RNA or it can be DNA. On the other hand, the protein are called capsid, and capsid has unit called capsomere. Now on the basis of RNA is the genetic material or DNA is the genetic material, virus can be RNA virus or it can be DNA virus. Then we have also seen that virus can be causing several disease. Virus causes several disease, and two important types of virus we have seen: TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, which has the genetic material single stranded RNA, and we have also seen bacteriophage, and this bacteriophage has the genetic material DNA. Accordingly, we have also seen that virus can be plant virus. Plant virus will have RNA as the genetic material. Animal virus will have both RNA and DNA as the genetic material. And we have then seen bacteriophage. So bacteriophage is a virus which infect bacteria. So overall, this we have seen about the viruses. I hope you all have recalled everything. Apart from this, we have talked about 3 scientists. One was Ivanovsky, who has discovered virus. Then we have talked about Bajornik, who called it contagium vivum fluidum. It means that infectious living fluid. And third scientist was Stanley, who has crystallized the virus. We know that virus is acellular and virus is neither living nor non-living. So these were the points about the virus. I think this is clear. If clear, just give a thumbs up so that we can proceed with the next one. So this is a quick recap of virus. Then after virus we have seen viroids. So in viroids we have seen few things. First, It is the smallest infectious particle. Smallest infectious particle. Then it is low molecular weight RNA. It is a low molecular weight RNA. Is any DNA present? So it has no DNA. It has no protein. Further, it causes a disease called potato spindle disease. And we have also seen it was discovered by T.O. Diner. It was discovered by T.O. Diner. So this is overall about the viroid. They are smaller than virus, and that is why it is called smallest infectious entity, smaller than virus. So this is about viroid. I think this is also very much clear. Viroid, these concepts you have to remember. So now can we move on to the next one, that is prions. So now let's see prions. Prions are, they are infectious protein. Prions are infectious protein. They are misfolded protein. Misfolded protein means protein whose structure is distorted is called misfolded protein. They are infectious in nature and they cause neurological disorder. They cause neurological disorder, and then we have seen they cause disease called mad cow disease in cattle, and in human it calls CJD, Jacob's disease in human. The size of prion is similar to, it is similar to virus, right? So out of virus, viroid and prion, virus and prion are of the same size, whereas viroid is smaller. Clear? So on this basis, are you ready for some question? If you are ready, just give me a thumbs up. Now I will start the timer, and I have a set of 10 questions to solve from these 3 topics. I hope you have used this time to recap every concept. Now I am ready for the question. So let's move ahead with the question. So here the questions are displayed, and let me start the timer also. So here is the timer I have started. Now the first question. All of you ready for the question? Let's start. And I can see more than 250 are currently connected. All 250 need to be answering. No one who is connected here will not answer. It should not happen. Everyone should answer. Let's start. The first question. Who discovered virus causing tobacco mosaic disease? So, who discovered virus? Very simple. I have said 3 scientists. First one, Ivanovsky discovered virus. So, answer is Dmitry Ivanovsky. Yes, most of you are answering B. Correct. Avnish, Praveen. Yes, Sasi, Harsh, Reshma, Tejasri. Very good. So all of you are answering Dmitry Ivanovsky. Very good. Which of the following is characteristic of virus? Simple question. Characteristic of virus. So virus has cellular organization? No. Virus is acellular. It can grow in nutrient agar? No, it cannot grow in outside. It can only grow inside the cell. So this is also wrong. It is inert outside living cell. Yes. Can it reproduce on its own? No. So virus is inert outside the cell and it is active inside the cell. It will divide inside the cell. So second correct answer is C. The protein coat of virus is called, protein coat is called Yes, protein coat is called. The third one. C is the right answer. Capsid. Bhaskar. Yes. Kushum. Ravi. Khalil. Lakshmi. Rajeshwari. Very good. Suresh. Aradhya. Tejshri. Very good. So third, the C is right answer. Then which disease is caused by prions? Which disease is caused by prions? So we have seen one disease. Prions cause mad cow disease in cattle. It cause mad cow disease in cattle, and it cause CJ disease, means Jacob's disease in case of humans. Jacob's disease in case of human. So very good. Most of you have done 4 out of 4 till here. So very good, 4 out of 4. Now let's see the fifth question. And let's see how many of you are able to solve it. Fifth question. Viroid differ from virus. We have seen one table in last class where I have differentiated virus and viroid. So tell me, what is the difference? Viroid differ from virus. What is viroid? Viroid is RNA, isn't it? Viroid is RNA and it has no protein. It has no DNA. This is for viroid. So viroid differ from viruses in lacking protein coat. So viroid do not have any protein coat. The fifth correct answer is B. Fifth, very good. Sheikh. Yes, Lakshmi, lovely. Suresh, very good. So most of you are answering it right. Very good. Now next, the genetic material in viroid is, we have just seen what is the genetic material. It is RNA. RNA only. So sixth correct answer is B. Very good. All of you are answering correct. Karthik, answer. You'd have to write A, B, C, D. Then prion. Prions are, what kind of infectious agent prions are? So prions are infectious proteins. 7, correct answer is B. 7, correct answer is B. Then question number 8. Which of the following is the smallest known infectious agent? 7, correct. 8th correct answer is smallest known infectious agent. Very simple. Smallest known infectious agent is viroids. Viroids. So 8 correct answer is D. 8 correct answer is D. Smallest known infectious agent is viroids. Correct. So now I am getting answer for question 8. Yes, Raja, Kushal, Sweetie, Suresh, Mani. Okay. So in between I think B is coming. So the B is for question 7. For 8 it is D. Right. Very good. Okay. So now some of you are typing F. What is F? F is not in option. Right. Either you check and type. It should not happen then that in NEET there is A, B, C, D and you have to mark 1, 2, 3 and you are marked something else. Right? Typing should be accurate. Okay, now let last 2 questions. Bacteriophage are viruses that infect. Bacteriophage, they are virus and they are infecting. 9, correct answer will be. Yes, very good. Sheikh, again very good. Rani, Kusum, Sana, Shashi, Sai, Khalil, very good. Aradhya, Lakshya, very good. So correct answer is bacteriophage will infect bacteria. And then which scientist coined the term contagium vivum fluidum? Contagium vivum fluidum means, it means infectious living fluid. So who called it virus as infectious living fluid? So the answer is, who called it? Bijernich. 10th correct answer is D. 10th correct answer is D. Yes, very good Rao. Mallikarjun Rao, very good. Yes, Khalil. Tejasri. So some of you are very disciplined. You are answering very promptly. So once again from my side, thumbs up to you all. Right? Those who are very sincerely answering all the questions. So well done. So now let me know how many of you have got all 10 correct. I expect maximum of you should have got 10 out of 10 here. So how many of you have got 10 out of 10? Just message quickly. I think most of you will get 10 out of 10 here. So now I am turning off the timer. So 10 question we have done in 7 minutes. So let's say, so speed is good. Fine. Yes, Pinky, very good. 10 out of 10. Khalil, 10 out of 10. Okay. Mamta, 9. Very good. Okay. 9, 10 is good. Kusum, 10. Rafiq, 8. Okay. So most of you are getting 9, 10. Some of you are 8. Very good. It means you are sincere. If some of the question you have did wrong, it's okay. Just note it down. Read it again where you went wrong, and next time it should not happen. Very good. Most of you are 10 out of 10. So from my side, thumbs up to you all. Now let's move ahead. Now we are moving to the next theory part. Now all of you need to stay away from the chat. No personal communication in the chat. Let's start with the new part. So now we are going to start with the plant kingdom. Right? Remember in last class I said the fourth kingdom, that is plant kingdom. Plant kingdom is a separate kingdom. So we will see it separately. So this is plant kingdom. Now some of the characteristic of plant kingdom is what? That they are autotrophic. They are autotrophic means they will perform photosynthesis. Right? Now, so this is the main characteristic of plant kingdom. Plus, they will be mostly multicellular. They will be multicellular also, and they will be autotrophic. So autotrophic and multicellular is the main characteristic of plant kingdom. Now, if we see plant kingdom, then plant kingdom is further divided into algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm and angiosperm. These are the 5 divisions of plant kingdom. These are the 5 divisions of plant kingdom. Once again, algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm and angiosperm. See students, we have entered into a very important part where many students find it difficult to understand and memorize facts. But here we are studying the concept, practicing it, memorizing it also, and scoring 10 out of 10. So don't worry, just be attentive. Don't get distracted, don't leave this class, right? So just we will see all of it one by one. So let's start with algae. So algae is first of all question will be asked, algae is in which kingdom? So algae is a part of plant kingdom. Bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm, angiosperm, part of plant kingdom. Algae, if we talk about the general characteristic of algae, so algae is simple. Of all the 5 type, what we will see, algae is the simplest. Algae is the simplest. It will be autotrophic. It will have chlorophyll and it has thalloid plant body. Now, new term you are learning. You are learning a new term, that is thalloid. So let me explain. Usually when we say plant, what we expect, that plant should have root, stem and leaf, right? Plant should have root, stem and leaf. So but that is a character of higher plant. This is a lower plant. So in a plant, when root, stem and leaf is not distinguished, it is not clearly visible, or you cannot distinguish between root, stem and leaf, Such plant body is called thyloid body. Means when root, stem and leaves not distinct. Also you can say that root, stem and leaf is absent. You can simply say that root, stem and leaf is absent, so it is thyloid body. So algae has thyloid body. Next, it occur in moist place, aquatic and terrestrial both. It can be unicellular or it can be multicellular. Now here see, this if you read NCERT, they have mentioned Chlamydomonas, but remember these unicellular eukaryote will be a part of which kingdom? Kingdom Protista. Then you will say, sir, if it is in kingdom Protista, why you are mentioning it here? Here they are mentioned because they have characteristics similar to algae. That's why they are mentioned here. Otherwise, they are mainly the part of kingdom Protista. Clear? Then multicellular they are mostly. Then characteristic of algae, if we see, they are eukaryotic, autotrophic, they lack true root, stem and leaf, and that's why they have thyloid body. They have no vascular tissue. Vascular tissue means xylem and phloem is absent. Cell wall, they are algae, so cell wall will be made up of cellulose. They are plant kingdom, so cell wall is made up of cellulose. And reproduction will be through vegetative, asexual and sexual. Remember kingdom fungi, there also all the three modes were present. Here also all the three modes will be present. So very simple, they are eukaryotic, autotrophic, thyloid body, vascular bundle absent, they have cellulose in their cell wall, and mode of reproduction is all the three mode is available. If we talk about specifically reproduction, so here it is given sexual reproduction, but in general it is talking about reproduction. So reproduction, vegetative through fragmentation, because thallus body. So thyloid body will propagate through fragmentation. Then asexual reproduction, so they form spore. Which spore? Zoospore. Sexual reproduction through isogamy, anisogamy, oogamy. Remember last class I said, when both the gamete are of the same size, then it is called isogamy. When both gamete are of different size, then they are called anisogamy. And remember oogamy, I have given the example of human, where the male gamete is small and motile and female gamete is large and non-motile, as in case of sperm and female egg. So it is called oogamy. Now example is important here. Question will usually sometime is asked that tell me what is the algae which will perform isogamy? So Eulothrix, anisogamy, Chlamydomonas, and oogamy, Volvox and Fucus. These are also the example. We will see all these examples separately also. So Eulothrix, Volvox, Fucus, Chlamydomonas, all of these are the example. Now further, these algae are further divided into mainly into three groups. They are divided into three groups. One is called green algae, then it is called red algae, green algae, red algae, sorry, this one is brown algae, not red algae, this one is brown algae, this one is brown algae, and then is the red algae. Brown algae and this is the red algae. So these are the three examples. Remember, Three types of algae are green algae, brown algae and red algae. Right now, green algae is also called chlorophyce. How you will remember? Green means chlorophyll. So, chlorophyce. Chlorophyce. Then, dominant pigment. Right? So, chlorophyll A and B. Chlorophyll. So, chlorophyll A and B. Stored food is starch. Direct question will be asked that in green algae, what is the stored food? So, it is starch. What is the pigment? Chlorophyll A and B. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. They are found in fresh water. And example remember Chlamydomonas, Spirogyra, Eulothrix, Volvox and Chlorella. Right? Chlamydomonas, Spirogyra, Eulothrix, Volvox and Chlorella. So here you can see this is colonial algae. Colonial algae. See, remember there are three conditions. One is called unicellular, so single cell. Another is called filamentous, right? Like this. This is called filamentous. A long filament. As you can see, this is filamentous. This is filamentous. And this one is colonial, means colony is formed. Three-dimensional colony is formed. So, Volvox is a colonial form. Eulothrix is the filamentous form. And these are the example. Remember? Now, so I think green algae is clear. Pigment, then stored food, then their example. These are important. Next one is the brown algae. So, brown algae will have pigment. See here, now the pigment has changed. In chlorophyce it was chlorophyll A and B, here it is chlorophyll A and C. And it is called brown. Why it is brown? It is brown because of fucoxanthin. It is brown because of fucoxanthin. Remember this color, question is asked. Brown algae is brown because of fucoxanthin. Then stored food. See, laminarine and mannitol. In green algae it was starch. In brown algae it is laminarine and mannitol. Now cell wall is made up of cellulose, but along with it there is algene. Algene is called a hydrocolloid. Now question will be in your mind, what is a hydrocolloid? Hydrocolloid is a substance which absorb the moisture and it give a jelly appearance. Actually, this algene is obtained from this brown algae and it is used in the ice cream which you eat. Means they will give a jelly like base. Anything which has to make jelly like, it is used. So algene is hydrocolloid. It is used in ice cream and jellies to make the base out of it. So remember algene, we consume algene in some of the food. Then habitat is mostly marine. Their body is filamentous, as we can see. Then thalloid, often with holdfast, stipe and frond. Now understand here, brown algae is comparatively very large as compared to green algae, as you can see in the diagram. So they are large, so their main body is divided into three parts. If it is not visible here, I will write it down. So it is divided into three parts. First, the base part is called holdfast. See, holdfast is the part through which it is attached onto the surface, and that is called holdfast. Then this stalk-like structure, it is called stipe. And this leafy structure is called frond. So here as it is given, the body is divided into holdfast, stipe and frond. So here this part will be the holdfast, this part will be the stipe and this part will be the frond. In the same way, holdfast, stipe and frond. Frond is the photosynthetic part. So brown algae is large in size. So their body is divided into holdfast, stipe and frond, 3 types. Then their example, fucus. Examples are fucus, laminaria, sargassum and dictyota. These are the example. So is it clear? So once again, if I summarize brown algae, just see, brown algae is also called phaeophyceae. Brown algae is also called phaeophyceae. Pigments present are chlorophyll A and C. Why is it brown? Because of fucoxanthin. Stored food material is laminarin and mannitol. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and algine. Habitat is marine and their body is filamentous and they are large, so body is divided into holdfast, stipe and frond. Example, fucus, laminaria, sargassum and dictyota. So these are some of the example. So now let's move ahead to the last type of algae, that is the red algae. So red algae, here let's see the pigment. So the pigment of red algae is chlorophyll A and D. So in green algae it was A and B, brown algae it was A and C, and in red algae it is A and D. Why is it red? It is red because of the pigment phycoerythrin. It is responsible for red color. Again question is asked, why rhodophyceae is red in color? Because of presence of pigment phycoerythrin. Stored food is Floridian starch. Stored food is Floridian starch. In green algae it was starch. In brown algae it was mannitol. And here it is Floridian starch. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and pectin. Now this is in brown algae cellulose plus algine. Here cellulose plus pectin. Habitat marine. And they have no motile stage. So here the sexual and asexual spore both are non-motile. Means they will not have any flagella. They are non-motile, right? So they don't have flagella. Question will be asked, which algae is non-motile? So answer will be red algae. And then lastly, example, Polysiphonia, Porphyra, Gracilaria and Gelidium. Porphyra and Polysiphonia are given. One more important product is obtained from red algae. Note it down. That is called agar. Agar is obtained from red algae. Which red algae? Gracilaria and Gelidium. Agar is a hydrocolloid. Note it down. It is a hydrocolloid and agar is obtained from Gracilaria and Gelidium. Gracilaria and Gelidium. So is this point clear? So we have seen two hydrocolloid. One is algine obtained from brown algae, agar obtained from red algae, right? So now let's move ahead. Finally the uses. There are several algae present. So the uses, they are rich in protein, so they are used as food. Single cell protein, SCPs. In zoology you will study SCPs are, or I guess it is now deleted from the portion. Single cell protein is consumed as food. So if I ask you, can algae be consumed as food? The answer will be yes, they can be consumed as food. Then you will say, give some example. So the example are Chlorella, spirulina. Then hydrocolloid, as I said, they are used as thickening agent. As I said, it is used in ice cream jelly as an agent. An example are algine, obtained from brown algae. Another one is carrageen, which is obtained from red algae, and agar is also obtained from red algae, which is Gracilaria and Gelidium. So overall we have seen three: hydrocolloid, right? One is algene, carrageen and agar. So if I ask you, agar is obtained from, you will say red algae. Carrageen is obtained from red algae. Algene is obtained from brown algae. What are they? They are hydrocolloid. So how they are used? So they are used as a thickening agent. Can they be used as a biofertilizer? Answer is yes. The blue-green algae is used as a biofertilizer. Although this blue-green algae is not truly a part of algae, it is a part of cyanobacteria, right? Just like Chlamydomonas is a part of Protista, same way blue-green algae is the part of kingdom Monera. Then photosynthesis. Major source of oxygen production is this algae, because algae are widely distributed throughout the world and they are autotrophic, so they will have a very important role in photosynthesis. So is this point clear? Now are we ready for some question? Are we ready for some question? Now I want all of you to respond. Have you all understand the three types of algae? Or should I repeat any one type? Just let me know. If all three types are clear, just give me a thumbs up. Or if you find it that any of this I repeat, then you can ask me. I will repeat it once again. Yes, so I can see Venkata thumbs up, Reshma thumbs up. Okay, Harsha, Lakshmi, Rudra, very good. Okay, so I think most of you have understood the concept. So let's start with some question, and then in the question we will understand, and if needed we will again repeat some of the concepts, right? So we are going for the question. In the meantime, all of you hit the like button, because about more than 250 are there, but like is very less. So just like it by the time I am coming with the questions. Now the first question, I will read the question one by one. So the first question says that algae is primarily, is it heterotrophic, autotrophic, saprophytic or parasitic? Algae is heterotrophic, autotrophic, saprophytic or parasitic? So the answer is algae is autotrophic. Algae is autotrophic. So first the correct answer is B. How many of you have done it correct? Very good. Okay, Lakshya, Suresh. Very good. So first B is the right answer, as I can see. Very good. First B is the right answer. Most of you have, okay. Some of you are giving C also. No, so first one, I think C is for second question. Now, second is the food stored in green algae. Food stored in green algae is, what is the food stored? So food stored is starch in green algae. Food stored is starch. Then common example of red algae is, which of them is a red algae? Is it Spirogyra? Is it Gelidium? Is it Volvox or Eulothrix? So see one by one. This Spirogyra, not a red algae. Gelidium, yes, it is a red algae. Gelidium and Gracilaria. It is used to form, it is used to obtain agar, right? So it is correct. Which pigment gives brown color? Which pigment give brown algae their specific color? And options are chlorophyll, phycoerythrin, fucoxanthin and carotene. Which will give brown color? A, B, C, D. Answer. Fourth. What is the answer? Fourth. I can see some of you are writing C as answer for fourth. Third B, fourth C. Fine. Third B is right. Fourth C is the right answer. Fourth C is the right answer. Very good. Okay, all of you are writing fourth. Fine. So fourth C is the right answer. If some of you are writing B, it is wrong. B is not the right answer. Praveen, check it. B is not the right answer because here it is phycoerythrin. Just check. B will be correct for which one? Red algae. Phycoerythrin, red algae. And fucoxanthin is for brown algae. Okay. Now next one. Chlamydomonas reproduce asexually. Fifth, what will be the answer? Chlamydomonas reproduce asexually through. Asexual reproduction will take place through asexual spore. And what is the asexual spore? 5. I am getting B as the answer. Okay. Mamta, you are telling 5. A is the answer. Check it. 5. B will be the right answer. Asexual reproduction. Budding will not be the answer. The answer will be zoospore. Zoospore. Right? Then next one. The cell wall of red algae contain. Cell wall of red algae contain. Yes, so all of you are answering B. Fifth B. Very good. Very good. Now next. The cell wall of red algae contain. Cell wall of red algae. Red algae. Cell wall contain. Red algae contain algene. 6A. 6A is the right answer. Very good. 6A is the right answer. Mallikarjun, check 6. What you have given? You are So here cell wall of red algae contain. This one? Okay. So here if we see the cell wall of red algae is here. If you see cell wall of red algae, see cell wall is cellulose and pectin. Cellulose and pectin. So cell wall of red algae is cellulose and pectin. Right? So not algene. Cellulose and pectin will be the cell wall. So sixth correct answer will be C. Sixth correct answer will be C. Correct answer will be C. Now next one. Which class of algae is mostly found in marine environment? Which class of algae is mostly found in marine environment? So here what we will see? So here both B and C is found in marine environment. We have seen that both rhodophyceae and phaeophyceae are found in marine environment. 7. What is the right answer? B and C both. Very good. Then next one, volvox. Volvox exhibit which type of sexual reproduction? Volvox is a colonial algae, and there we have seen isogamy, anisogamy and oogamy. Right? If you can recall, here you see isogamy, anisogamy and oogamy. Isogamy is Eulothrix, anisogamy is Chlamydomonas, and oogamy is Volvox. So what will be the answer here? Check. What will be the answer? It will be Volvox is oogamy. 8. Correct answer is C. 9. Which of the following is unicellular green algae? Unicellular green algae. Unicellular green algae is out of this. Which is unicellular? So Chlamydomonas is unicellular green algae. So 9th correct answer is C. The algae used to prepare agar is, algae which is used to prepare agar is, what? Which is Gelidium. Agar is obtained from Gelidium. So 10th correct answer is B. Now let me know how many of you have scored full marks here in this. 10 out of 10. How many? Just mention your marks. Is it 10? Is it 9? Is it 8? Let me see. Who is getting 10 out of 10 first? Okay. Very good. Faz, Ashar, Reddy. Very good. So a lot of you are getting 10. Some of you are getting 9 also. Very good. So most of you are in a very disciplined way following this lecture. See, understand, these all topics, at one point some of the students say that, sir, it is boring, sir, it need a lot of memorization. No, actually these are very important from NEET point of view. From this plant kingdom, minimum 2-3 question is there. From biological classification, 3 to 4 question is there. Living world, 1 question can be there. So overall in this small 2-3 chapters, we can get approximately 6 to 8 questions. So these chapters are not very less important. Yes, it need a lot of revision, it need a lot of understanding, and that is why we are covering it first, because when you are already aware with all these topics, whenever your regular class will start, among your class you will be the first one to understand these concepts, and you will start enjoying these concepts, right? Because other concepts are not this much memorization based, and here, as you can see, after every concept we are practicing, and this should be your rule. Now I hope that all of you now must be having NCERT, or still there is someone who is not having NCERT. If you are not having NCERT, just mention no, so that I can have some idea that still are you not having any NCERT. Those who are not having NCERT, let me know. So the most important, as I said, it should be a ritual now that every day 1 or 2 page of NCERT you should go back and read. When you read, so in one class I will also show you how to read NCERT, because NCERT is such a book in which if you start marking it, the entire, if you can see your brother or sister who is already preparing for NEET, the entire NEET NCERT is colored. So there I will also say how to read NCERT. I can see many of you are still writing no. If you don't have NCERT, then it will not be very helpful. Start the habit, download it online, start reading it. So one day I will show you how to read NCERT. Okay, so all of you keep on studying, keep on enjoying, keep on reading. We will again meet into the next class with some very important concept. So all of you, thank you and enjoy your day.